Rubin the Hurricane Carter was a force of nature. In the early 1960s, he wasn't just a middleweight contender, he was a symbol of raw, unyielding power. He was on the verge of a world title. But in 1966, the lights didn't just go down on his career, it went out on his life. One night, two men walked into the Lafayette Grill and opened fire, killing 3 people. There was no physical evidence linking Rubin to the crime, yet he was sentenced to 3 life terms. This isn't just a story about a boxer. It's a story about a man who refused to let prison break his spirit, and the unlikely group of strangers who risked everything to prove his innocence. Rubin enters prison with a defiance that borders on suicidal. He tells the guards, "I'm not a prisoner. I'm a man who's been kidnapped." He spends years in solitary, honing his mind and writing his autobiography, The 16th Round. Years later, in Toronto, we meet Lesra Martin. He's a young American living with 3 Canadian activists who are helping him with his education. Lesra picks up Rubin's book, and his world changes. He doesn't see a killer. He sees a man crying out for justice. Lesra begins writing to Rubin. To everyone's surprise, the Hurricane writes back. A bond forms a bridge of ink and paper spanning from a Canadian classroom to a New Jersey cell. Lesra convinces his guardians to look into the case. As they dig, they realize the original investigation wasn't just sloppy, it was a frame-up. The primary investigator, Detective Della Pesca, had a personal vendetta against Rubin dating back to his childhood. Here's where it gets messy. The star witnesses, 2 petty criminals, Bea and Bradley, who were actually robbing the store next door. They were pressured by Della Pesca to identify Rubin in exchange for leniency. The physical evidence, non-existent. The description of the getaway car, it didn't match Rubin's. That the legal system is a brick wall. Rubin's appeals are denied one after another. The team realizes that New Jersey courts are never going to admit they made a mistake. To win, they have to take this to the federal level. The stakes are higher than ever. The Canadians are being intimidated. Tires are being slashed, and Rubin is losing hope. He even tries to push them away to protect them. But the team finds the smoking gun original police notes that were suppressed, proving the witnesses lie. They file a petition for a writ of habeas corpus. This is the endgame. If Judge Sarakin denies this, Rubin will die in prison. The atmosphere is electric as the defense argues that the conviction was based on racism and the concealment of evidence rather than facts. In a landmark ruling, Judge Sarakin declares that the conviction was based on racism rather than reason. He vacates the sentence. After 19 years, 6 months, and 13 days, Rubin Carter walks out of the courthouse a free man. It wasn't a boxing match that defined Rubin's life. It was his endurance. He survived the ring, he survived the hole, and he survived a system designed to bury him. The Hurricane is a reminder that justice isn't a guarantee, it's something you have to fight for. Denzel Washington's performance earned him an Oscar nod. That the real reward was the spotlight it shone on the flaws of the American justice system. What do you think? Was the Hurricane the most tragic story in sports history, or the most inspiring? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more deep dive recaps. See you in the next one.